Hello, Jenny ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Jaini ma'am, I don't know if she's joined. Please ask her to start at 5 once she joins. I am not home. I am still on my mobile. Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Jaini ma'am.
Good evening.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Am I audible to everyone? Okay, the recording has begun. All right. Just
Jaini ma'am, are you talking? You're muted.
I'm not talking yet. I'm just setting up and then I'll begin.
But your sound is too little. Not a clear sound.
I haven't started.
Talk and see.
Okay, am I audible now?
Yes, yes, yes. This is good.
Yes. Okay. I'll just set up. Give me a minute. I have a few more devices that I need to put in place. Okay, you all can see the slide now.
Yes,
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
yes.
Okay, fine. Shati ma'am, how many people are we right now? Just a minute, I'll just check.
Sorry, what did you ask?
Should we begin or do we want to
Yeah,
wait?
no, please begin. Please begin. The recording is on since the past few minutes.
Yes, sure. Okay. Welcome, teachers. Welcome to AI in Education 101. I'm going to empower you all to explore the potential of AI. We will learn about the latest updates from Microsoft Education. We'll have a little overview of all the AI tools, mostly focusing on Microsoft Copilot. And we will see how these tools can actually become our support and they can help us in our teaching learning process. They can automate our daily tasks, they can provide insights, they can save a lot of time, and they can increase the learner engagement in our regular classes. So let's understand how AI can be accessible to us, how we can use AI to make inclusive education. So 2023 was the year of AI. Here we saw that AI took a good front. We saw a lot of news coming in about AI. We saw that um, We saw a lot of noise from AI was removed in this year. We saw that. Okay, I'm not sharing the screen anymore. Share screen. Yes. So we saw a lot of noise was removed from AI. Noise is all the extra information or extra things, distractions that doesn't let AI do its work. We saw accelerated move. We saw multiple new places where AI was being used. We've also seen generative AI take its form, where now it can predict text, it can help us generate articles. So it's been around 60 years that this language was actually being built. So AI has been around for 60 years, but we are not aware of it. This is we are seeing only the output of it. So 60 years of language generation, and now AI, that is the machines, have learned our language. They are answering to our commands. We see Siri, we see Alexa, and we talk to them, and they are able to understand it. At one point, programming was very difficult. It was considered as something only programmers could do. But today we can see a lot of young students, lot of young children are using AI in their everyday activities. Microsoft is fueling this entire innovation. OpenAI and ChatGPT, they have been on top of mind, and we trust these AI leaders like OpenAI for many reasons, because they've been secured from the start. They are reliable and they perform at a scale for large AI models. They are trusted by big leaders like OpenAI, is why Microsoft is very, very reliable. In fact, OpenAI builds and trains all of their AI models and experiences using the unique AI infrastructure of Microsoft Azure. So it is committed to advancing responsible AI. It can be a huge time saver, a important tool to gather information very quickly and effectively. And it can also understandably raise some questions, like all our teachers, all of us feel, how are students going to use this, and how is this actually going to become a hindrance? But I am trying with my presentation today to change this perception and make AI a tool for us teachers. Like any technology, AI presents both benefits and risks, and it has to be implemented in a responsible way. OpenAI is a long-standing partner for Microsoft, and in January 2023, they announced a multi-billion dollar investment, and that is why OpenAI and Microsoft have now become partners. And that has been a great gift for our educators. So they have accelerated the development and use of advanced AI technologies with focus on making AI more accessible to developers and organizations so that they can bring benefits to AI, benefits of AI to multiple more people. Okay. Microsoft's AI principles. Now, when we talk about AI, we spoke about responsible. So at Microsoft, they are creating responsible AI. They are creating technologies that can change the world, but they are also ensuring that the technology that they are creating is being used responsibly. They are developing and deploying AIs that have impact, that have beneficial impact, and they earn a lot of trust from society. Their work is guided or follows a core set of principles, which is fairness, reliability, and safety. privacy and security, and inclusiveness. Besides all this, you will see in a little while that I'll show you that they are very transparent and they are accountable. So I'm very excited to show you teachers how we can use these Microsoft AI with all these great principles so that we have accurate results. AI is poised to transform our lives, and we must collectively define these new rules, these new norms, these practices, and this impact of technology. And we should take it further. Microsoft Education and AI, we basically see this in 4 places. We have Copilot, which we can see in our Bing chats. Then we have Copilot for Microsoft 365. That means if you purchase the Microsoft 365 license, or you have a Microsoft 365 account, you do have some features of Microsoft 365 available to you. Besides that, we have a special education AI designed by Microsoft for educators, and you can sign up as an educator with them. In fact, if you're a US educator, it's free for them, but for us, we need to register and give some identity proof that we are an educator, and then we get the free version. And finally, we have Azure, which is our own co-pilot that we are allowed to design according to your educational needs, according to your institute's needs. You can use this platform to design your own co-pilot. Moving into Microsoft Copilot, why should one select Microsoft Copilot? Very important reasons are already listed on the slide right here, that they have very powerful AI modules. When I say AI models, over here I'm talking about that Copilot uses Chat GPT-4, and it uses text GPT-4 for text, and it uses DAL-E for images. So because of this, we can see that because of this, this is making Microsoft Copilot extremely powerful. Next is, it is very transparent about its sources. So this is excellent for students who need to cite their data. Also for us teachers, because we know exactly which website has it's picked up its information from. It tells us where it cites it very clearly. It tells you from where it has picked up its information. It is very transparent about its sources. The most important advantage I find in Microsoft Copilot is the fact that it has no cutoff knowledge. That means that Copilot provides up-to-date answers. Answers are not limited by the date of the AI model, unlike ChatGPT 3.5, which doesn't update itself after 2021. But in Microsoft Copilot, we have no cutoff date to knowledge. Hence, our answers are not limited by the date of the AI model. Finally, we have commercial data protection. That means that Copilot doesn't save its prompts or answers or anything, nor does it use it to train the AI model. Okay, now that I have given you a good brief about Microsoft Copilot, I think I should show you all what Microsoft Copilot can actually do. So I'm just going to show you all where to go and what to do. I'm going to begin with the website Copilot. Okay. Going to share my screen. Okay, I have shared my screen now. You should be able to see my screen. And I have opened Copilot. I've just written Copilot in the chat window. And over here, I am just opening the first thing I see there. And I am in Copilot. So I can see options out here. And I have something called as notebook. So I can write a detailed prompt to collaborate with Copilot. I'm going to go to Copilot and I'm going to first sign in out here. Okay. I'm going to sign in. I'm going to sign in with personal account. I have a Microsoft account, so I use that. You can also use alternatively. You are allowed to use Gmail. So I can see myself already here. And over here, I'm going to ask them to probably write me a lesson plan. So I can say, create a lesson plan on the topic. I'm going to take my first chapter of geography, which is on the topic India's size and location. I'm going to say focusing on grade 9 student, focusing on or creating it for a grade 9 student. And because this is my chapter name, I'm going to put it in quotes so that it doesn't get confused. Focusing on grade 9 students. And I will say include learning objective from the CBSE curriculum. If you observe, I'm being very detailed with my prompt. I'm being very specific because this is what I want. I want a lesson plan on the topic India size and location for teaching grade 9. So I'm going to change this for teaching grade 9. Include learning objectives from the CBSE curriculum. This is what I want them to do, and I'm just going to click on submit button. And I'm going to wait patiently for Copilot to do my work. And I have a very nice lesson plan being made right in front of me. It has also included assessment for me. And if I'm just going to go up and see, it has subject geography, grade 9. Yes, create interest in this subject is the general objective. And they have included my learning out objectives from the CBSE website. I can see that there are specific objectives. Material required, worksheets and handouts are also mentioned. So it's saying begin with this instruction. I can see I'm liking it. So if I go down and I see right here, I have the citation. This is the places from where they have taken it. I can see they've also given me homework. They've given me homework of writing an essay on geographical significance of India's location. And there's a group activity involved as well. So they work in pairs to mark India's boundaries and neighboring countries on a blank map. And I can see a lot of insight into this. Suppose, and right here I have some more information. How can I make this lesson more engaging for my students? So I can select this and I can see what, and it's basically giving me prompts. So letting me think if I'm feeling something's missing and I don't know how to ask it more, I'm just going to be using this. And I can see they have given me such detailed um, ideas. They have interactive activities, so I can have virtual field trips. I can have map games. I can have hands-on projects of creating a country, Lego landmarks. Someone's unmuted. Okay, all right. So interactive map tools, QR code scavenger hunt. This is really interesting. Projects, debates, and discussions, storytelling through maps. Multiple different kinds of ideas I have. Brainstorming has been done very wonderfully right here. Mute this. Someone help me. Can someone help me mute?
Yes, ma'am. What happened?
I'm just going to mute Aarti ma'am. Aarti
You
ma'am,
can do.
yourself. Aarti ma'am, thank you.
Jaini ma'am, yes, what happened? Hello, Jaini ma'am. Are you able to hear me?
हो गया.
Am I audible to all?
Yes, ma'am. Now you are audible.
Yes.
Okay, so up till now, I have created a lesson plan on the topic India size and location for grade 9. And I can see an entire lesson plan being created. Then I have had a co-pilot. I told him that, can you give me some more ideas to make this lesson more engaging for my students? And I have so many other ideas generated by co-pilot. Now, further, I can obviously end this by saying thank you for the ideas, or can I include a quiz in this lesson? Or I can even ask them to create a quiz for this lesson. And let's see if it's helping us creating a quiz. And I can see I have multiple choice questions created right here. And they have also included answers for me. So teachers, we can use Copilot to make our work much easier. Yes? Are you all liking this? I want to also show you all how to create this into notes. We can create notes in this. So because I'm going to be ending my lesson plan topic, I will be clicking on this option, blue option here, which says new topic. Once I create new topic, I will have a completely blank slate, and I can see mine here. I can just delete this. I don't have to keep my history if I don't want to. I can always keep it if I require to. So on to the next one. What can I do for you? For this, I'm going to pick up a science topic. So I'm just going to search for the science curriculum. Let's take class 10 CBSE curriculum. And let's take this. Okay, the unit 1, or I'll just take this nature of matter. So I'm just selecting this and I'm going to my Copilot and I'm going to tell them that create concise notes for nature of matter. And then I'm going to say include elements with heterogeneous mixtures, collide and mixture components, and yes. And I'm just going to say make it. And I'm going to leave Copilot to do the work for me. I'm not on ChatGPT, I'm on Copilot. Right, so I've got these and I just feel probably this part over here, can I convert it into something like a tabular format or something? Or can I explain chemical changes in more details? or whatever. So I can get more information on it, and I have my notes ready right here. Yes. Suppose I want an answer to a question. I have put a question in my paper, answer paper, question paper, and I need to create the answer paper. So I can just put the question here. If you see, with the formulas and with everything, I am getting in-depth information. Can a science teacher confirm if this is good, if this is easy, is this helpful? Okay, I think there's nobody here.
Very much, because everything's concised into one page, and then it becomes easier to draw, to add on to the scaffolding that is already provided to us over here, and it'll give you a lot of more ideas of what you can include. So I think this is very helpful.
Yeah, thank you so much. Like she said, we can elaborate. So I can even tell them, elaborate these points further. If I want to ask them to give me more examples, I can say give more or specify more real life examples. So now you can see I have a lot of more examples right here. So I can keep working with this text till it meets my criteria. And once it has, I can copy it and save it for myself, use it as a handout for students, or use it as my personal notes. Yes? Okay, I'm going to just show you one more thing now. We are going to move from the website Copilot. We are going to move from here, and we are going to go to Microsoft Copilot, that is a Microsoft 365. So I'm going to go to Microsoft 365. I'm going to log in again with the same account. You can log in with your Gmail accounts or Microsoft accounts. I'm going to go to document, and I'm going to copy paste what we just found over here. So I'm just using this copy button at the bottom, if you see right here. So I'm going to copy, I'm going to go there, and I'm going to paste. Okay, I have pasted it right here, and I want to, let's assume I want to rephrase this. I can just go there and change and ask them to rephrase it. I can't see that option today. Okay, right. So we've got to go to, how come there are two of me here? Okay. So we go to Microsoft 365, and over here I'm going to show you. We're going to open a new one, and you can see there is no magic writing tool out here as yet. So I'm going to enable this. To enable this, I need to go and start my Google Labs login. Once we go to the workspace and we log into, so I have access to my Google Labs now. And now if I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go down to docs over right here. So you click on those dots on the corner, and we go to docs below. And you should be able to see a magic write tool. Can you see the magic write tool that I can see here? It says help me write. So if I'm going to click on that, over here, I'm going to be able to say create notes on. And again, I have, I'm just going to take nature of matter. I'm going to just take this. Again. And I'm going to say create. Now, this is another way of creating it. The last one we saw was on the Copilot website. Over here, now we are doing it in Docs, Google Docs. So I have all these here, and if I want to refine my search, I want to make the tone more formal or casual, or I want to elaborate it, or I want to bullet size it, I want to shorten it. I have all these options available here. Let's try and elaborate it a little. All right, so I have these and I feel, okay, these are good. So I'm just going to click on insert and I have my notes inserted. Now, suppose I want this to, I'm going to refine it and I'm going to say, can we have it in, I want it in tabular format. So I'm just going to say, say, I can't see that option today. All right. No, it's not this. Refine was there. Oh, right. Sorry. So I'm going to take, I've just clicked here on the corner, which is Gemini. So I'm using Gemini and I'm going to select my information and I'm going to say, refine this document. I'm going to say, or I'm going to say, can I see it in a tabular format? Or I'll say table of differences. And I'm going to see if I'm going to be able to do that. So I have it here, and if I like it, I'm just going to say, I have a source, suggestion. Can you all see? I have created a table right here of difference between what we had on 3 characteristics, and you can just insert this inside my table. So I'm going to say, now these over here, we can see some prompts by them where they are giving me some prompts like some facts that can affect the rate of change. And so they've refined the table because I said I didn't like it. So now they've done it on composition and separation. Here I had definition, reversibility, and examples. So teachers, we can use these features to make our life easier. They can help us create notes, create lesson plans is what I have shown you. Now I'm just going to show you some more things that I had done. I had done this yesterday, selected it and changed it to make it a bullet form, and then I made it into tabular form, and I have added it in the notes section. Moving on. As of now, Copilot does not support Hindi language. Hence, but it has promised support very soon. So hopefully by the end of this year, we should be seeing Copilot generating Hindi text as well. However, it is available in multiple other languages. Next, I want to show you how to use Microsoft Edge for Copilot. Microsoft Edge is a browser that is giving us inbuilt Copilot. So this is my Edge. I'm just going to continue. Okay. So this is my Microsoft Edge, and let's assume I'm going to be searching on give me some topic that I can search on. You want to do the solar system? So I have solar system here, and right here in this corner, I have Copilot. So when I open my Copilot, I am allowed to chat with this document that we see on screen. That means I can ask Copilot to tell me what is there on the page. I can say, you know, tell me, summarize this page, summarize the page, and it's going to summarize the page for me. Now, multiple times you will see Copilot may take a little while to respond depending on your internet connection. As I have told you all in depth before, that Microsoft is very transparent about its sources. So we already have all our, you can see all the sources highlighted right here. So this page is telling us about the formation, components, regions, explorations. It has everything right here. These are other interesting prompts that Copilot is suggesting we can explore. Tell me more about the formation of solar system. What are some interesting facts about specific planets? And how do astronomers study distant objects? So if I feel this is interesting, I'm going to click there. How do they study objects in our solar system? And it is going to search this page for information, and it's telling us in detail. So if you are finding information and you're sitting for research, I'd say use the Bing browser so that you'll have a lot of options to explore. Also, you will notice I'm going to be able to say, make a quiz on the page. Make a quiz on this page and provide answers. And let's see if they're going to be able to do that for us. And as usual, like I mentioned, it will tell us from where it has been taking all this information. So I think the quiz is nice, very informative. We have everything done ready out here. So like that, we can select any topic or any web page. Now, besides web page, Microsoft will also do this for us if we open a PDF. So let me try and open a PDF over here. So I'm just going to open a textbook, selecting class. Let's take class 3. Let's take physical education, and let's take yoga and go. So this is the chapter. So I'm going to open this chapter. Right here, I have the chapter ready for me. So I'm going to go to Copilot and I'm going to talk to them about, first, of course, we can do is generate page summary, but very important because we're talking of a different topic. Copilot requires you to exit this topic, mentioning new topics. So what is possible with Copilot and Edge? One is page summary. So I can ask it to give me a page summary, or I can also say, generate a page summary for NCERT. But this is talking about the page as such and not the information that we have here. For this, I will have to download this to save it, probably on my desktop. And then I have to open it in Microsoft Edge. So I'm going to open it, Microsoft Edge. I'm going to come out of this topic. And now I have generate key insights from this document. So now that it is treating it as a separate document and not a website. So it is generating it. It's going to take a little while. You can see over here it has stopped responding. So it is searching my page for information. It is analyzing the information, and it is then going to group and categorize it. So Copilot also requires us to be very, very patient. So the page is not loaded, hence I'm finding the trouble. So just going to pick up everything. So I have, it's saying I can't access the web page. Please try again later. So I'm going to again ask for generating key highlights now that I know my page is completely loaded. Most of it is loaded. Suggest questions about these. It says that the current web page is empty. Okay, it's not able to take the web page. I'm talking about this. Okay. It's empty. Yeah, I got it. But this is not, this was matter in India, size and location, what we did before. Questions for grade 9 students on the topic related, but this is not that. So it does use our previous chat history, searches and stuff. That's why we can see that. It's not able to read this document is why it is finding this error. Sometimes I just need to change this here and it works. Create a document summary. Summarize the article, the document. Okay, it's not accessing this document somehow, so I'm just going to close it and open it again. Open with Microsoft Edge. It's an 11-page document. And somehow the last two pages, 9 and 10, 11, do not load. I'm going to use another document in that case, which I had kept ready. The Industrial Revolution, open with Microsoft Edge. Okay, I'm going to take a new topic so it doesn't get confused. And this is also a 13-page article. These are my notes, grade 11. So I'm going to just say generate key insights from this document. Yes. So it has got me key insights of the document here. The previous document was not loading. We all know technology doesn't always work all the time. So that document had an error in it. I had a backup ready for me. So here I have definition, I have phases, I have inventions, innovations, and societal impact. That is exactly what this entire chapter is about. Furthermore, it is asking me what were the major effects of industrial revolution, how did it impact women and children, or tell me more about a specific invention. I can ask any of this. Alternatively, I can also use this to generate images. So, or I can come back here and shuffle, find similar content, or create a hierarchical outline from this document. Let's try that. I think this is a very nice, concise information, quickly done, good for summarizing. Document summary, and if you shuffle, you have more options. Suggest questions about this document. So they're going to tell me some questions that I can frame for this. I can also tell them suggest questions with the answers. So it will give me with the answers. I can say suggest application based questions for this document. Application-based questions. How did the Industrial Revolution change the living conditions of workers in urban area? Provide examples from the text. Explain how invention of steam engine influenced the other industries during the Industrial Revolution. Analyze the causes and outcomes of Luddism movement. How did it reflect the workers' response to industrialization? So I feel this feature is excellent to be used with our chapters. Sometimes we do not know how to frame questions. Sometimes we are stuck. We may have a learning objective in mind. We know what our students require to do, but we may be stuck in framing the question. And that's where I think this comes to our savior. Yes. Besides this, we also do have Copilot with us on our mobile phones. Our mobile phones also supports Copilot. So just showing you a small video for Copilot. Okay. So you can download Copilot for both Android as well as iOS devices. And once you've downloaded it, you can use it to do multiple things. So like you saw, we can use Chat GPT-4. It's free with Copilot. Hence, we can use it. Even with our Bing browsers, we can use the Chat GPT. These are the options they're already giving us. Write a short essay that analyzes the merits of universal basic income. What's a good budget hotel chain that usually has a pool? Make a song that captures the spirit of growing up. So these are some ideas they're giving us to get started. But you can write anything. Can you help me design a lesson plan for 9th graders that focus on the causes of Cold War? So I've already got the lesson plan ready, but I probably want some more images in it. So I'm saying, can you generate an image that shows both United States and the former Soviet Union? And you see, it's going to generate a lot of images for us. And then we can share it. We can also upload pictures from our own phones. We can also upload pictures from our own phones and ask ChatGPT to identify the details. Can you identify the details in this picture? And we can see that it is saying that based on the description, you can see it's a picture of a dog in front of a decorated Christmas tree. So he's even taken the background into consideration. Even so, if we already have an image with us, we can use Copilot in this way as well. It will help us define it. Look, moving on, in case you all are intrigued or you all want to use Copilot, you can enroll onto a course with Microsoft for Microsoft Copilot for educators. I'm going to put this link right now in the chat box so you can save it and you can visit it. It's a very good opportunity, and it's not a very long, it's just a 1 hour module. That means all of us can push in that much time, and it is going to teach us everything that I taught you, and it will even teach you how to design prompt engineering. It will teach you how you can use Copilot to auto grade your assignments. How can you summarize? We've already done summary. So we will be able to use Microsoft for our work as well. So I'm just going to put the link in the chat box for you all. Chat. Okay. Yes, Sarita ma'am, you asked me, will it help in mathematic questions with symbols as well? Yes, if you can give me an example, I will do it and show it to you. Give me a name of your chapter or something, and I'm just going to do it in Copilot right now and see it. Exponents, lovely. So let's try that. I'm going to just share my screen again. I'm gonna we'll go to Edge because Edge has been the okay, we're going to go back to Edge and we are going to use, no, not Edge, we need to go, let's create notes, right? So we'll have to go to Copilot. Let's go to Copilot. New topic. Create a worksheet on exponents. Include answers. I need to mention which grade. So right now I'm just going to say for grade 7. Okay. And let's see if Copilot will help us do it. Okay. Yes, Sarita ma'am. So it says simplify these expressions. Then it is telling me evaluate, and it's also having options here. So evaluate. Then there are word problems. If a bacteria is doubling every hour, and then we have simplify these expressions, and you can just copy it. So if I want to copy this, I'm just going to click on copy right here. For you, I'm going to use our simple Microsoft Word. So I'm going to go to our Microsoft Word that we have, and I'm just going to paste it. And you can see it has completely gone for a toss, all your work. We have, this is where it's got all its work from. These are the cited places. Export to a PDF so that it, okay, export to PDF also doesn't work. Let me try simple copy paste. Sometimes it works better. No, it's not working. Paste special. Unicode is also not working. Okay, so no, Sarita ma'am, I don't think it is working for it. I can give you examples, but it's definitely not working. For this, I have even told the maths teachers prior, if you want to do that, you have to go to insert and you need to go to formula. Once you go to insert formula, it gives you all the options to select. So if I have a new document, and I'm going to say insert, and then I have to go for formula, equation. And then using these options, ma'am, you are able to do all your equations that you'll need to write. So I'm just taking the one which I feel is got tough ones, and then I can write these here, and I have a range of formulas right here. That is how Microsoft Word allows you to put formulas in. So for you, it will not be beneficial in copy paste, but it will be beneficial in getting your questions, ma'am. Okay. All right. So where was I? We have finished Copilot as a website. We have seen Google Workspace, and I showed you all you have to go to Labs first, and you have to sign in with your Google account in Google Workspace Labs. Once that is done, your Copilot and generating text feature will begin, and you will be able to use Google Docs to generate all the notes that I have shown you. Next, on the Edge browser, we did all the Copilot things, and I have even showed you on the mobile phone also you can use this. Now I'm going to show you how you can use Chat GPT to make PowerPoint presentations. This feature has not been working very smoothly, but still it lands us much ahead than the entire thinking pattern that we go through. So let's begin that now. share entire screen. Hello. Okay, so I have only opened my slide feature from your slides, and I have opened an untitled presentation, and it is saying create an image, describe your idea, and it's going to help me create. So I'm going to, let's assume I'm going to write nomadic empires. That is my chapter in grade 11, nomadic empires. And I want them to, help me, or they can use designer to design this slide for me. Now, big difference in Google Workspace, that is this that you're seeing. And another one is Microsoft 365 login. Over here, when I go to presentation, over here, I have the designer tab. That means it's going to help me design things. So when I'm going to write nomadic empires here, it is giving me options simultaneously about how it's going to use. As mentioned here, I can use it only for 3 presentations every month. So every month I can use this for 3 presentations, and I can use my designer tab to generate ideas. So I have some nice ideas. If I don't like these, I can keep saying more ideas till I find something I feel resonates with what I want to teach. So I have nomadic empires here and here, um, something that looks nice. I like this one. So just stick to that. Press enter. I'm going to change the layout of that slide. I'm going to put table and content, and I'm going to write about Genghis Khan. So we can write about his birth. Then we talk about his career, and then we're going to talk about his death. So if I have things like this, and it's just going to let me select what looks best for my information. So I have not put more information here, but if I did have information, I would be able to select which layout would it look good in. So so let's say I'm taking the Industrial Revolution as my title because I have my information ready here. I'm going to select Industrial Revolution over here, and you will see my options will change immediately. I don't have nomadic empires anymore, so I'm just going to say see more designs and show me that resonates with the words I've written. Not happening, I can always take another slide, delete the old one, change the slide to make it the title slide. So I'm going to go to changing the layout and making it the title slide, and I'm going to put the title here. When I put the title here, I should get some options here. Let's take information from here. Okay. That's my information, and now it is generating some ideas, and I like this, so I'm going to pick this up. I have a nice moving image. Go to Industrial Revolution. This is also changed. This is Industrial Revolution. So I'm coming here, and it is generating some ideas for me, how I'll be able to present it the best. I would select the one that's nice, reader friendly, what works for me. Yes. Suppose I have 2 phases. The next slide can be 2 phases, and I have first phase information of it. We have the second phase, and we have information for that. Okay, and I want this also to be done in Nice Designer. I'm just going to go click on Designer, and I'm going to see how, look at this. This is nice way of presenting it. Or I have another way. I have something with emojis here. The first industrial revolution, the second industrial revolution. So if you have your information ready, you can make really interesting presentations very quickly using the designer one in Microsoft 365. But if you go here, you are going to use Gemini to create a slide for you. Create a slide about buying an electrical vehicle, and you say enter. And it will give you prompts, and you will be able to use their information to create your slide. So should you buy an electrical vehicle? So do I like this slide? If I like it, I'm going to say insert. Okay, so I can say create a title slide for electronic presentation. And let's see if it'll give me some options. And I can select an option that appeals to me and keep. So if I don't like it, I can retry and ask them to create another kind of a slide because I'm not like this design. And if I like it, I'm just going to say insert, and I have it. Yes. So there's a difference between Google Workspace and Microsoft 365. Both of them are giving you different set of options. We've done the Copilot website. We have done the Edge browser, and we've also done mobile Copilot. Besides this, now I want to give you a very quick way of creating a presentation from scratch within minutes. So let's assume I go to presentation AI. Just search for presentation AI. And I have the second one, which is ChatGPT for presentations. I'm going to click on it. It says try for free. I have used this for training purposes multiple times while I was learning myself. So I don't know if it will still allow me, but I'm going to give it a shot. So it says try for free. You can log in alternatively into your Google account, and you can create a presentation with just a click, and it will give you a 10-page presentation on whatever topic you write out there. So let me see if it is allowing me to do that. Yes, we're going to continue as well. Okay, so start with the prompt or an idea, or you can import a Word document. I'm going to start with the prompt or an idea, and I'm going to just write what I want. So I'm going to say create a presentation on horses. Okay, for grade 8. I'm going to say generate an outline. Okay, it's not working right now. I probably overused it this month. So it's not giving me an outline as well. You can definitely try this. This works very well. You can limit to up to 15 slides. You can have a language of your choice. Multiple options here. English. And I want 4 slides, suppose. And I'm going to say generate an outline. It's not giving me an outline also. Okay, so I will not be able to show this to you. I'm sorry. However, I'll show you a PowerPoint, a video that will show you how to use this. Yes? Okay. Okay, just before we go and see that video, I'm going to show you how you can use ChatGPT to create. Go to ChatGPT. Try ChatGPT. Okay, I'm going to say create. I'm going to just say, I'm just going to say that create this kind of a web PPT for me. So I'm saying that in the field of mathematics, suppose, write an outline covering the topic algebraic expressions and make it, I'm just going to put a lower number right now, make it 5 slides. Okay, and it's telling me that this is what my 5 slides should have. Okay, now after getting this, I feel probably I need to expand on some of these topics because they are not enough. I need to expand these topics so that I can clearly have explanations here. So it's going to go ahead and give me a detailed study. Now that I have a detailed one, I will need it in a bullet format so that I can take it to my Microsoft PowerPoint. So I've kept PowerPoint open here. Just going to open a new PowerPoint. Okay. We just did this. Where did it go? Create outline. I'll have to do this again. Write an outline for PowerPoint presentation on the topic. Let's make it. French Revolution. And let's make it just 5 slides. So this is not ChatGPT 4. If you can appreciate the details, it also has the image it requires on the background written for us. So he's given me a outline. Now I want a VBA, Visual Basic Code, to write me a VBA PowerPoint code to create this in PowerPoint. And I'm just going to have him write the entire programming code for me, and I'm just going to be copy pasting it. So I will have the entire presentation created for me. Wait time is quite a lot. Okay, it started. Okay, so here you can see I have got my code ready. Oh, it's still being copied. So wait till it's completed. You don't have to understand any of this code. This is Visual Basic. We are just going to we're going to copy this code. We're going to go to a PowerPoint. We're going to go to the developer version. We're going to go to Visual Basic, and we're going to have a new module. I'm going to paste this code and I'm going to run it. Okay, it did not work right now. Normally this would work. You just put the code, copy paste, and it works out there. There are some instructions to use this code because it had an image file that we do not have, and it needs to save it to this particular path. So need to do some edits. But since I'm running out of time, I'm going to stop this. I have a video on this which I will share on the group, so y'all can go back and learn from it. With this, I would like to end the session today. I hope it's been informative. I hope I have been able to show you all how you can leverage Microsoft AI, how we can use this as tools as educators. You can create a lot of questions, deep questions, meanings, uh, worksheets, notes, lesson plans, um, and PPT, PowerPoints. The opportunities are just endless. I hope this has been informative to you. It was really interesting to me. Thank you, Khyati ma'am. Thank you, Madhu ma'am. Thank you, Veena ma'am, for giving me this opportunity. And I was really able to learn a lot because of this opportunity. Thanks a lot for this platform.
Wonderful session, Jenny. Very informative and interesting. I was trying to keep pace with the session. There was a lot of information. And I suggest that you take one more session because I think at some point I lost the track. And yeah, so if you give assignments to the teachers, I think it will be helpful.
Okay, ma'am.
I don't know
Definitely.
if the teachers would like that.
Definitely,
but
ma'am.
that's the only way.
Yes. That the
I'm saying
application
that's
will
the
be
only
good.
way to get the hang of it. A lot of information was there.
Yes, Miss, there are multiple free opportunities of AI for the teachers. I will be sharing some video links from where I have learned all this. So you all can also take on that journey. And the course that I mentioned, I have shared the link in the chat. That is also a very nice course, which also has all this information, ma'am. So as an
Okay.
assignment, probably everybody can create a questionnaire on any one chapter and share it. Ma'am, shall I put it up on the group or should we have sent it on an email address?
No, so you're talking about the assignment.
Yes, miss.
Let's not
Submission.
make it compulsory, but you can
Let them
create one
submit
assignment.
it to their head of department, and then the head of department can forward it to STNC.
No, but I'm not making it compulsory. Whoever is
No, not
interested,
compulsory. Whoever enjoyed the
yes,
session and wants to try it out
yes,
can
take
create
it
a
further.
questionnaire. Yes.
Because I feel that once you start doing it, only then you will be able to understand it completely. So
Yes.
you can share an assignment, and those who are interested can take it ahead.
Yes, miss. Yes,
So
miss.
very good session.
Thank you, miss. Yes, Khyati, ma'am.
Thank you, Jaini ma'am. It was a wonderful session. But if you accept a question, I have a question for you.
Yes, miss. Definitely, miss. Tell me.
I do try using AI PPT,
Correct.
which solves a lot of my problem. It allows us 15 slides, but the
Correct.
only problem is once the PPT is generated on AI PPT Maker, it does not allow me to copy the PPT onto an actual PPT. So how do we work on that?
Yes,
See,
the
ma'am.
same I was experiencing. I
Yes.
could not copy it.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, it doesn't allow you in the freeware. Like I was finding this technical glitch. Currently, presentation.ai has completely stopped sharing it. Initially, it used to allow you to download. There was a beta version that actually allowed you to make presentations on a click and allowed you to download. But like AI is evolving, so is this. I can share two links on the in the chat box right now, which is u.com, and there is an AI for it. There is an AI for that. Uh, this is what I use to update my information. Regarding your query, it doesn't work, so I generally take a screenshot and recreate it on PowerPoint myself. But ma'am, you have Canva for education, and that has free PowerPoint as well. Similar, it has Copilot as well. So you
No,
can use.
what Canva does not give you these particular pointers that we get on AI for PPT. And another thing, there was one more thing that you showed us with Chat GPT, I think that was which you showed us, where you typed in your pointers and it gave you points. So you can copy those points, but then there is another one which allows you to put in images. So there's a
Yes.
second OpenAI which allows you to put in images. But again, those images will be unique, but not necessarily the ones we need.
Yes, ma'am. So what happens with images is they generally go ahead and create images. They do not take the images off the internet. They always consider it as something you have to create. For this, the education version, actually, if we become a certified educator and get into the education version, they give you the option of selecting precise, balanced, or creative outputs from ChatGPT. But considering the free version doesn't have it, we are stuck with creative. If you go for precise option, we can get the ones off the internet and use it correctly in our PowerPoints.
Thank you so much, Jenny ma'am. Wonderful interacting with you.
Thank you, ma'am. Any other questions? There is an AI for that. Is also an website, and u.com, and there are multiple more videos that I have seen and learned from. I would love to share it with you all. Please do get in touch with me personally, because I don't want to spam any of our school groups. So you can get in touch with me personally. I will share you loads and loads of videos which have free learning tools for teachers. Thank you, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed it.
Thank you, Jaini. It was wonderful session and very informative. We learn a lot. I like the you show the any picture and then also you get the information. That is a great thing. Few artists picture I have, but sometimes we forget the names and the techniques. So that will be help me in that.
Yes, Miss, I'll share it with you. There are so many, actually, as Madhu ma'am said, it was loaded because there were so many things I wanted to still show you and teach you all, but I ran out of time and it didn't accommodate everything. But I have learned a lot, so I will be more than happy to share it with you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so
Jenny,
much,
thanks a lot
Jenny.
for the information. It's a really loaded. मतलब थोड़ा bouncer भी गया, but understood. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you, Jenny ma'am. You can surely have one more session so that we'll get to learn so many things from you again. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Jenny, and the best part now, Jenny ma'am, it was the solar system. But you were saying
Yes.
more. I was focused. Okay, अब मैं how I'm going to take because I've already done with my this topic this year के लिए. And even though I'm
Okay.
traveling, but I was focused. But it was good. Very nice session. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very well done, Jenny. So informative it was. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being patient and listening to me. Kathy ma'am, we can leave in like 4-5 minutes now. Okay. Thank you, everyone.